Fred Dunn actually at Denny's of all places yesterday morning, and we met him, and he's a really nice guy. So we went to his speaking engagement. I would have to say it was probably average, maybe above average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
above,
Yeah.
above average. Like a
It
bee.
was it was a great speaker. It was a lot of fun. So just a couple of quick questions for you. You can tell that you have a lot of passion with your bees and your photography. Did you have a mentor that kind of led you into beekeeping, or was it something that you just started on your own?
It was kind of started on my own, but photography, if we go with that, my dad was a photographer, so photography has been a part of my life, my whole life. So photography and cinematography is in my background, and I use that to get my foot in the door with other things I'm interested in. So when David Hackenberg identified his bee loss as his colony collapse disorder. He's also from my state of Pennsylvania, and I contacted the Department of Agriculture in Harrisburg, and I wanted to photograph and document the conditions of honeybees in backyard apiaries specifically, so not the big commercial operations. So one thing led to another, and I meet one of our state inspectors, and then I could meet with that inspector at an apiary and then document those, and then made the videos and photographs available for free. And so that kicked off an interest. I've always been into life sciences in general, so any animal species is interesting. Bees are so complex that it becomes an endless challenge to see something new.
Yeah, there's a million things you can photograph.
Yeah, so when we started doing that, I got to know the bee inspector, and he suggested that I do what I'm doing right now, which is you can keep bees on your own property. I happen to live in a rural part of Erie County, Pennsylvania. I live on a dirt road. I'm in farm country, and I have an acreage there. So I started to keep my own bees just to keep them local, so that I could do more frequent observations and then share about that with photography and video. So that's how that started. So mentoring with bees, I did a lot of books. We're talking about 2006. So we didn't have the YouTube communities, for example, that we have today. We didn't have a lot. So Dr. Keith Delaplane from University of Georgia, he's the chief entomologist there. He produced a DVD that was a year in the apiary. So my mentors were people you couldn't talk to. They were just gathering information. Of course, Dr. Tom Seeley, the books, The Honeybee Democracy came out. And I watched every documentary I could. Silence of the Bees, The Disappearing Bees, More Than Honey. These are all great documentaries to learn about and inspire you to do better in your understanding of bees in our ecosystem, even though they're a non-native species. So yeah, that was the beginning of it, and then here we are.
Yeah. So what has been your favorite part about the show? Is it
about this show?
Yeah.
My favorite part about this show is yet to come, and that's because I want to meet with innovators. I want to see what's coming out of beekeeping. That's one of the biggest appeals to coming to an expo. A lot of the beekeeping equipment manufacturers wait until an expo like this to reveal a new product or a new treatment or a new nutritional patty. So I want to talk to strong microbials. I want to talk to them about the new fondant patties. So there are a lot of things that I want to explore here, and I haven't been able to because this is only our second day. I did get my presentation out of the way, so now I'm freewheeling. I can go around and talk to people.
And you keep getting inundated with questions from
I do. You get stopped every few feet, but that's great because that's why I do what I do. So meeting people in person and hearing about some positive impact. I don't want somebody to walk up and throw me down because I caused them to lose all their hives. That hurts my feelings. So, which I've never had happen. So the big appeal here is I'm looking forward to seeing what's new in beekeeping, and of course asking questions of the people that have started it. So for example, there's the Keeper's Hive. They have a very interesting way of looking at the they have we just got employed by the expo.
You're just a mere
so people are asking us
gator.
if they should come in, so we are the gatekeepers. So I want to talk to the innovators because this is your chance in person. There they are. They came up with the idea. It's brought to fruition. And we can look it over and, based on our experience and where we keep bees and how we keep bees, find the things that are most interesting to you. And maybe even drop some ideas. You could be a beekeeper for a week and with fresh eyes see something that would be beneficial because people are from all backgrounds. aerospace to, landscapers.
Right.
So we've got a really rich, diverse community of people that can help develop a new.
So, and actually, on a side note, it was kind of funny. Yesterday, I talked to a lady after the show, and she mentioned that there wasn't enough vendors. She
What?
wished there was more vendors.
I'm kidding.
I know.
I can't
you
even.
could
I
spend,
couldn't high five everything.
Right. Yeah. I wonder what bee convention she could have been at where there was more vendors somewhere.
I don't know.
So it was interesting. But anyway, it was really nice meeting you. It was nice talking to you, and I really appreciate you doing the little video for us. And
Thanks. Happy to
I
do
hope
it.
you enjoy the conference.
Great. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thanks.
Glad to meet you.